Are you interested in obtaining a US green card? Let me tell you how you can get yours. One of the most well-known preferences is the family-based preference, and it's exclusive for immediate and non-immediate relative immigrant visas. These visa types are based on a close family relationship with a United States citizen or lawful permanent resident. In this case, you need to be either the spouse of a US citizen or an unmarried child under 21 years of age of a US citizen. The second preference category is something you won't believe, and the good news is that we are experts. We are very certain that we can get your US green card. Let me tell you how it works. It's called the Employment-Based Preference, EB-3, Other. The US government allocates 10,000 visas each year for employment-based sponsorship through EB-3 for employers that have proven labor shortages in unskilled work positions. Almost anyone from any country is able to apply for the EB-3 visa if they have an employer willing to sponsor them and if they are willing to work in an unskilled position. The EB-3 Other Workers Visa leads directly to permanent residence green card status for you and, if applicable, your spouse and unmarried children under the age of 21. How can I get started? You must have a job offer from a company in the United States with labor certificate approval from the US Department of Labor. For this, the company must go through an advertising process better known as the PERM process, where the employer must demonstrate to a DOL or Department of Labor that it could not get workers with a legal status for this position. Hold on, I know what you're thinking. With so many people in the US, how is it possible that a company can't find employees that are under legal status? Do not worry. Currently, the US unemployment rate is 3.5%, one of the lowest in history, and there are states in which the rate is below 1 digit. The reality is that the US growth rate is higher than the unemployment rate. This is why companies are struggling to find candidates. Once the company obtains the labor certificate from DOL through its lawyers, the company will make the request for permanent residence under the Form L-140, and this process only takes 2 weeks to get an answer. And lastly, you will request a consular or USCIS interview to get your immigrant visa and permanent resident card. What kind of jobs are available through MCC? We have companies recruiting in the sectors of hospitality and tourism, transportation, manufacturing, fast food industries, logistics, gardening, caregiving companies. Is it necessary to have some kind of experience to apply? Not under this immigration preference. What are the requirements for permanent residency approval? 1. To have a job offer with a labor certificate approval. 2. No criminal record. 3. Not having an infectious or high-cost disease for the health system. And last but not least, to have the desire to work. MCC Migration USA is here to help you start a new life as a permanent resident in the USA. To start your process, please contact us immediately at info@migracionusa.co.